Did you know that the Devi Mahatmya, a central text of Shaktism, declares the goddess to be supreme, stating, "I reside in the form of intellect in the hearts of all. From me comes memory, knowledge, as well as their loss." Now that's a powerful proclamation, isn't it? A divine statement that echoes the very essence of Shaktism, a major tradition of Hinduism, where the metaphysical reality is viewed as feminine, and the Devi reigns supreme. The Devi Mahatmya, in its rich tapestry of myth and magic, not only emphasizes the supremacy of the goddess, but also presents a divine feminine energy that pervades the universe. A text that has held an unswerving importance in shaping the school of Shaktism. A doctrine where the goddess isn't a deity to be worshipped in temples alone, but a pervasive reality, an omnipresent force that resides in every heart. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the creation and content of this fascinating text. The creation of Devi Mahatmya traces back to the 5th or 6th century CE as an integral part of a Sanskrit text called the Markandeya Purana. This was a time when Hinduism was undergoing significant changes and adaptations. The society was transforming and religious texts were being composed to guide and influence these transitions. The Devi Mahatmya was written as a part of the Markandeya Purana, a longer text dedicated to the sage Markandeya. The Markandeya Purana is a fascinating text, filled with tales of the sage's wisdom, devotion, and spiritual insights. Among these stories, nestled like a precious jewel, is the Devi Mahatmya, a text that shines with its own unique brilliance. Devi Mahatmya is a distinct text within this Purana, focusing on the goddess or Devi. It's a hymn of 700 verses, a divine song that celebrates the power and glory of the goddess. This was a significant shift from the dominant patriarchal narratives of the time. It placed the goddess at the center of the cosmic drama, highlighting her as the supreme cosmic power. This was a time when the worship of the divine feminine was gaining momentum. The Devi Mahatmya, with its powerful verses and captivating narratives, gave a substantial boost to this movement. It provided a theological framework for the worship of the goddess, offering a narrative that was both engaging and enlightening. The Devi Mahatmya was not just a text but a catalyst. It sparked a religious movement that would eventually evolve into Shaktism, a school of Hinduism that worships the goddess as the supreme deity. It validated the worship of the divine feminine, offering philosophical depth and spiritual richness to the practice. The creation of the Devi Mahatmya was a seminal moment in the evolution of Hindu thought. It marked a turning point, a shift from the patriarchal narratives of the time to a more balanced and inclusive perspective. It marked the beginning of a new era, an era where the goddess would be revered and worshipped with the same reverence as the male deities. With the creation of Devi Mahatmya, the foundation for the development of Shaktism was laid. It was the birth of a spiritual text that would go on to shape and influence one of the most vibrant and dynamic schools of Hinduism. The Devi Mahatmya, also known as Durga Saptashati, contains 700 verses divided into 13 chapters, narrating the exploits of the goddess in 3 significant episodes. Now let's delve deeper into these extraordinary episodes that form the backbone of the Devi Mahatmya. The first episode recounts the slaying of the demons Madhu and Kaitaba by the goddess in her form as Mahamaya. This event symbolizes the triumph of light over darkness, the victory of knowledge over ignorance. Madhu and Kaitaba represent the forces of ignorance that cloud the human mind, and their defeat at the hands of Mahamaya signifies the dispelling of this darkness by the light of wisdom. The second episode presents the goddess as Mahishasura Mardini, the slayer of the buffalo demon Mahishasura. The buffalo symbolizes brute strength, ego, and the animalistic tendencies in humans. Mahishasura's reign of terror ends when the goddess, in her fierce form, destroys him. This narrative speaks of the divine power's ability to conquer unchecked ego and animalistic impulses, thereby leading to spiritual progress. The final episode introduces us to the goddess's battle with the demons Shumba and Nishumba. These demons symbolize the dualities of life, pleasure and pain, success and failure, life and death. The goddess, in her form as Chandika, annihilates these dualities, symbolizing the transcendence of the human spirit above worldly concerns and the realization of the ultimate truth. However, the Devi Mahatmya is not just about these battles, it's also about the divine power's different forms and the underlying symbolism. For instance, the goddess's 10-armed form Durga represents the 10 directions, implying her omnipresence. Her weapons, like the discus, symbolize the cycle of time and the inevitability of justice. The lion she rides signifies her mastery over power and courage. In addition to the narratives and symbolism, the Devi Mahatmya also contains hymns of praise for the goddess, known as stotras. These stotras, such as the Devi Kavacham, Argala Stotram and Kilaka Stotram, are recited for spiritual protection, blessings and the attainment of desires. They form an integral part of the text and are often recited during rituals and festivals dedicated to the goddess. The Devi Mahatmya is not merely a storybook of divine battles, it's a profound spiritual text that communicates profound truths. It's a mirror that reflects the eternal cosmic drama, the timeless struggle between good and evil, and the ultimate victory of the divine. It's a celebration of the divine feminine power, its cosmic role, and its intimate connection with our lives. Each chapter of the Devi Mahatmya is a testament to the power and supremacy of the goddess. Devi Mahatmya is not just a narrative, it is a foundational scripture in Shaktism, the school of Hinduism that worships the divine feminine. This venerated text not only presents an engaging mythological story, but also significantly informs the theology and ritual practice of Shaktism. Delving deeper, Devi Mahatmya is often chanted in ritual contexts, especially during auspicious ceremonies and festivals. For instance, during Navaratri, a festival spanning 9 nights dedicated to the goddess Durga, the Devi Mahatmya is recited in its entirety. This practice is believed to invoke the divine energy of the goddess, providing protection and blessings to the devotees. Similarly, in the grand festival of Durga Puja, celebrating the victory of goddess Durga over the buffalo demon Mahishasura, the Devi Mahatmya is again a crucial element. It's not merely a recital, but a ritualistic performance, a living, breathing tradition that connects the devotees to the divine. Beyond the festivals, the Devi Mahatmya holds a profound influence on the theology of Shaktism. It reinforces the concept of the goddess as the supreme cosmic power, the Prakriti, the material world, and the Purusha, the spiritual realm. It emphasizes the dynamic and creative aspect of the divine feminine, shaping the understanding of the cosmos and the human experience within it. Moreover, the Devi Mahatmya is not just about the goddess's martial prowess and victory over evil. It also highlights her compassionate nature and her role as a mother, protector, and guide. These aspects resonate deeply with the devotees, influencing their daily worship and spiritual practices, making the goddess an intimate part of their lives. In essence, the Devi Mahatmya is not just a text, it's a guiding light, a spiritual roadmap for the followers of Shaktism. Its verses resound in temples, homes, and hearts, embodying the divine feminine, shaping the faith, and illuminating the path for the spiritual seekers. The Devi Mahatmya continues to shape the practices and beliefs of millions of Shaktas around the world. As we've discovered, the Devi Mahatmya is much more than a spiritual text. It's a celebration of the divine feminine power. The Devi Mahatmya, also known as Durga Saptashati, is a 700-verse Sanskrit epic found in the Markandeya Purana. It's a story that beautifully intertwines the spiritual and the pragmatic, with a heavy emphasis on the divine feminine power. Born during a period when the world was grappling with the forces of darkness, this text served as a beacon of light, providing hope and guidance to its followers. The narrative of the Devi Mahatmya is a captivating one, comprised of 13 chapters that chronicle the various incarnations of the Devi, the great goddess. From the ferocious Kali to the benevolent Lakshmi, each avatar is a testament to the multifaceted nature of divinity. But it's not just a tale of the divine, it's also a guide to life, illuminating the path to righteousness and spiritual enlightenment. The importance of the Devi Mahatmya extends beyond its captivating narrative and philosophical teachings. It is a cornerstone of Shaktism, a school of Hinduism that venerates the goddess as the supreme being. The Devi Mahatmya is not just a text in this tradition, it's the embodiment of the divine feminine power, the Shakti, that pervades the universe. The relevance of the Devi Mahatmya in the modern world cannot be overstated. It continues to be a source of spiritual guidance and a tool for understanding the complex nature of divinity. Its teachings resonate with millions across the globe, and its recitation remains a pivotal part of Hindu rituals, particularly the Durga Puja. In essence, the Devi Mahatmya is a celebration of the divine feminine, a testament to the power of Shakti and a beacon of spiritual guidance. It is a text that transcends time and space, remaining as relevant today as it was over a millennium ago. So the next time you hear about the Devi Mahatmya or witness a Durga Puja celebration, you'll have a deeper understanding of the profound spiritual and cultural significance this text holds.